They pray for a savior with their blood-stained hands, expecting heaven to obey the violence they command. But divinity don't march, don't kill, don't demand. True grace arrives silent, it cannot be planned. They start the fire, call it destiny, tie Messiah to their tyranny. Think salvation justifies their cruelty, blind to the source, lost in their mutiny. Every word they waste, every soul they break, they paint it holy, yet it's a human mistake. Expecting no one to echo what they make, but the divine can't dwell where hearts ache.
Mercy don't bleed, justice don't slaughter, light don't need armies to alter. If truth is true, it don't bar, it stands alone.
Force none can falter. I don't want a savior wrapped in their lies. I don't want a Messiah covered in cries. Unarmed truth, no blood to baptize. No crown built on the death of the wise. No sword, no army, no violent disguise. No throne carved from fear in their eyes. If you are real, you don't need to chastise. Unarmed truth, the end of their life. They think the holy bends to their plan, that God's hand mirrors the work of man. But the source is beyond, the source is grand. It cleans what is broken without command. Killing for belief don't create salvation. Violence don't align with revelation. The one who heals don't need vindication. No shadow of hate, no imitation. If they wait for wrath, they wait for lie, expecting the secret to justify all their blood spilled, all their deceitful tie. But divinity sees and cannot comply. True power don't come with fire or pain. It whispers softly, then breaks the chain. No human agenda, no world to gain. Unarmed truth, it cannot be contained. The one who comes won't borrow their methods, won't raise a sword, won't bless the wicked. It turns the course of the world that's addicted to shadow, to fear, to acts conflicted. Blood they spill can't define divine. Evil they built the sacred will refine. If Messiah comes, it heals what's maligned, ends what they started, the fault is not thine. The unarmed will conquer without a fight. Silent, steady, dissolving night. No human shadow can dim the light. True grace arrives, restoring what's right. I don't want a savior wrapped in their lies. I don't want a Messiah covered in cries. Unarmed truth, no blood to baptize. No crown built on the death of the wise. No sword, no army, no violent disguise. No throne carved from fear in their eyes. If you are real, you don't need to chastise.